In her first life, Lin Yu believed that a dull gray jade pendant had changed her fate. On her deathbed, grandmother had offered that pendant and a gold bracelet to her two granddaughters. Lin Yan had dismissed the jade as an ugly relic and taken the bracelet. Lin Yu had accepted the pendant, arranged the funeral, and later discovered a hidden realm containing a healing spring and fertile soil. With it, she built a successful medicinal herb business. Years later, after Lin Yan had squandered her share of the inheritance, she came to Lin Yu for money. When Lin Yu refused to surrender everything she had built, Lin Yan pushed her from the roof of a hotel. Lin Yu remembered the wind tearing past her ears and the pavement rushing up to meet her. Then she heard her grandmother ask, "Yan, you, which of you wants the jade pendant?" Lin Yu opened her eyes. She was kneeling beside the familiar wooden bed. Incense drifted through the small room, and late afternoon light lay across grandmother's thin hands. Lin Yan stood on the other side of the bed, very much alive, staring at the gray pendant with feverish hunger. "I want it," Lin Yan said. "You can have the gold bracelet." In their previous life, she had called the pendant unlucky and refused even to touch it. Lin Yu lowered her gaze before anyone could see the shock in it. Her sister had returned too. "Then take it," she said quietly. Lin Yan snatched the pendant and closed both hands around it. "You won't change your mind?" "No." Grandmother looked from one sister to the other. Her eyes were clouded, yet the hand she placed over Lin Yu's wrist was steady. Beneath her fingers was a cheap hair tie decorated with a carved wooden bear. A gift she had given Lin Yu the previous year. "What matters most is not always what looks valuable," grandmother murmured. "Keep a kind heart. You. Do not let anyone turn it against you." She died before dawn. During the funeral, Lin Yan followed every step Lin Yu remembered taking in her first life. She pinned a gardenia to grandmother's burial clothes and spoke about its fragrance guiding the dead home. Even though grandmother had shared that custom only with Lin Yu, she pricked her finger and dripped blood onto the gray pendant. She held it under moonlight, pressed it against the earth, and whispered commands to it when she thought no one was listening. Nothing happened. Lin Yu said nothing. She had once assumed that the pendant had opened the hidden realm, but the timing had never made sense. The realm had appeared only after grandmother's grave was dug on the back mountain. This time, she chose the same burial place. At noon, a gravedigger's spade struck a stone slab beneath the soil. At that exact moment, the wooden bear on Lin Yu's wrist became hot. Blue light flashed across its tiny carved eyes, and an old voice sounded inside her mind. "The pure spring has chosen its keeper. Use its gifts to preserve life, and its gates will remain open." The hillside vanished. For one breath, Lin Yu stood inside a vast, silent realm. A clear spring bubbled at its center. Rich black soil spread around it, and an ancient bronze-bound book floated above the water. Then the vision released her. "You?" Lin Yan was watching her. "Why are you so pale?" "The sun made me dizzy." Lin Yu covered the bear charm with her sleeve. The gray pendant in Lin Yan's fist remained lifeless. That night, after the mourners had gone, Lin Yu locked the door of grandmother's room and touched the wooden bear. The world tilted, and she entered the hidden realm in full. The bronze book opened beneath her hand. Its first page identified the place as the pure spring. Its water could cleanse poison and speed healing. Its soil could restore weak or nearly extinct plants. Neither gift was limitless. Every use consumed stored energy, and the realm would replenish itself only when its keeper used it to nurture life. 3 seeds rose from the spring and settled into Lin Yu's palm. She planted them in a patch of black soil and added a few drops of water. Green shoots broke through almost at once. From the next room came the clink of jade against a bed frame, followed by Lin Yan's frustrated curse. For the first time since waking, Lin Yu smiled. At breakfast the next morning, her father announced that the Liu family had offered a large bride price payment for Lin Yu. Their adult son had a history of violent outbursts, which both families described as a minor temperament problem. The money, her parents said, would pay for an apartment for Lin Yu's younger brother. "The agreement is already made," her father said. "You will marry him next month." In her previous life, Lin Yan had been the intended bride. She had taken the advance payment and fled, leaving Lin Yu to work for years to repay the debt. Now she smiled across the table. The Liu family is wealthy, she said. You should be grateful. Lin Yu set down her chopsticks. I have not agreed to anything. Her father struck the table. Your agreement is not required. Arguing would only make them watch her more closely. Lin Yu lowered her head, allowed them to mistake silence for surrender, and began planning her escape. The opportunity came that afternoon. On the path below the back mountain, Mrs. Wang ran toward the village carrying her 5-year-old son. 2 punctures marked the boy's calf, and black discoloration was already spreading from the wound. A snake bit him, she cried. The clinic is an hour away. Please, somebody help. Lin Yu knelt beside the child. Under the pretense of cleaning the wound, she released a drop of spring water onto it. Then she hurried into the trees, entered the hidden realm, and harvested the antidote plants that had matured in its accelerated soil. She crushed their leaves, dressed the bite, and gave the boy a properly diluted dose of spring water. His breathing steadied within minutes. The dark swelling receded. Mrs. Wang pressed 5,000 yuan into Lin Yu's hands and refused to take it back. Lin Yu claimed that grandmother had taught her a traditional remedy. Most villagers accepted the explanation. Lin Yan did not. Back at home, she reached for the wooden bear on Lin Yu's wrist. Grandmother never taught us medicine. Let me see that. Lin Yu stepped away. You already chose the family heirloom. This is a trinket from a street stall. Surely you don't want that too. For an instant, naked greed crossed Lin Yan's face. The sound of an approaching vehicle interrupted them. A military jeep stopped outside the gate, and a tall officer stepped into the courtyard. I am Captain Cheng Yi, he said after showing his identification. A provincial emergency research unit has recorded unusual magnetic activity around the back mountain. I need to ask your family about local burial grounds and older village traditions. Lin Yu's breath caught. In her first life, she had met Cheng Yi 3 years later, when he was recovering from a training injury at the county hospital. Friendship had become love, and he had proposed to her beneath the lights of the Pearl Hotel. She had died before they could marry. Now his gaze found hers. As they shook hands, his little finger curled briefly against hers, repeating a private signal they had once used in crowded rooms. He remembered. Lin Yan stepped between them and held up the gray pendant. This belonged to our grandmother. It may be exactly what you're looking for. Cheng Yi glanced at it, then back at Lin Yu. His expression revealed nothing. Lin Yan spent the following days trying to activate the pendant and attract Cheng Yi. Lin Yu concentrated on gaining independence. She sold small batches of rare medicinal plants at the county market, never taking so much from the hidden realm that the supply could not recover. Cheng Yi bought her remaining stock one morning and quietly warned her that the variety had been considered extinct for 20 years. Where did you find it? He asked. Grandmother showed me a protected valley. Then guard the location carefully. Rare things attract dangerous attention. When he handed her the money, his fingers brushed the wooden bear. Warmth surged through the charm and into his hand. The shock in his eyes confirmed that he had felt it too. Before either could speak, Lin Yan appeared at the market in a carefully chosen red dress. Cheng Yi stepped back and addressed her with distant politeness. Lin Yu gathered her things and left, but she could feel her sister's fury following her. That night, the pure spring showed Lin Yu its third gift. Images formed on the surface of the water. Lin Yan entering her room, then meeting Zhang San, a local man known for harassing women. In the final image, Zhang San cornered Lin Yu in an abandoned alley while Lin Yan watched from the entrance. The vision left Lin Yu weak and shaking. A warning appeared in the bronze book. Glimpses of the future consumed great amounts of energy. They should be used only to prevent serious harm. Lin Yu took the warning seriously. She also refused to become a victim again. She told Mrs. Wang and several trusted neighbors that Zhang San had been following her and asked them to pass the eastern alley after sunset. She carried a whistle, a small knife, and a packet of pungent herbs that would draw attention without injuring anyone. When Lin Yan invited her to fetch water from the old well that evening, Lin Yu agreed, slipped out early, and hid nearby. Lin Yan arrived with Zhang San. Their whispered argument revealed the plan. He would assault Lin Yu, and Lin Yan would arrange for witnesses to discover them, destroying Lin Yu's reputation and forcing her into marriage. Lin Yu blew the whistle. Mrs. Wang, her husband, and 6 neighbors entered the alley carrying lamps. They found Zhang San grabbing Lin Yan's arm while she tried to push him away. Faced with witnesses, Zhang San blamed Lin Yan and repeated enough of their agreement to expose them both. The village committee reported him to the county police. Lin Yan avoided criminal charges only because the attempt had been interrupted before Lin Yu arrived. But her parents could no longer pretend that she was innocent. They still blamed Lin Yu for the scandal. Move into the old house at the village entrance until people stop talking, her mother said. Your sister needs peace. The old house had a leaking roof and warped doors. But Lin Yu accepted immediately. Distance from her family gave her freedom to use the pure spring, grow herbs, and meet clients without Lin Yan searching her room. Mrs. Wang helped her secure paid work caring for the Wang family's elderly mother and introduced her to the owner of a small fragrance company. Lin Yu refused to sell the secret of the moonlight orchid, a flower restored in the hidden soil, but agreed to provide a limited quantity of dried petals each month. The contract gave her enough income to return the Liu family's advance payment herself. When her father tried to stop her, Cheng Yi arrived with a county legal aid worker and 2 members of the village committee. They explained that accepting money did not give either family the right to force a marriage. The payment was returned in full, and the engagement was cancelled in writing. Lin Yu's parents were furious, but they could no longer control her. Her work soon benefited more than one household. Using techniques recorded in the Bronze Book, she taught farmers to improve drainage, rotate medicinal crops, and enrich depleted soil with compost. The methods were old rather than magical. The pure spring helped her restore the first healthy seed stock, but the villagers could continue the work without it. Another vision warned Lin Yu of a sudden flood. This time she used it carefully. She described the observable signs that would precede the storm and persuaded the 3 families living in the lowest part of the village to move before the rain arrived. When a flash flood destroyed 5 empty houses, no one was killed. The rescue transformed suspicion into trust. The County Agricultural Bureau offered startup funds for a village cooperative and asked Lin Yu to coordinate it. She accepted only after the members approved public accounts, shared ownership, and written rules preventing any one family from controlling the project. Lin Yan tried to destroy the opportunity. At the public meeting, she accused Lin Yu of using sorcery. Cheng Yi answered by bringing Professor Zhang, a botanist from the Provincial Agricultural Academy. He had tested the crops and verified that Lin Yu's methods combined sound soil science with several forgotten but reproducible cultivation practices. There is nothing supernatural about careful observation and disciplined work, the professor told the room. The results can be measured, repeated, and taught. The villagers elected Lin Yu to lead the cooperative. As applause filled the meeting hall, a new crack appeared in the gray pendant around Lin Yan's neck. Dark green light pulsed beneath its surface. That night, the pure spring began to fail. The water level dropped. Healthy soil turned gray at the edges, and the bronze book opened to a warning Lin Yu had never seen. The divided spring answers desire with desire. When the corrupted seal drinks blood, it steals from the pure source. Sever the bond before both keepers are consumed. The gray pendant had never been the treasure. It was a containment seal for the poisoned half of the ancient spring. In Lin Yu's first life, it had remained dormant because she had never fed it blood. The wooden bear, awakened at the burial site, had been the true key to the pure spring. Lin Yan had spent weeks cutting her palm over the wrong artifact. Her envy had given the corrupt power exactly what it needed. The effect spread quickly. Lin Yu grew weak enough to collapse while walking. Livestock were found dead with their blood drained, and faint green veins appeared around the wounds. People began waking with missing hours and memories that did not belong to them. Cheng Yi returned from an overnight field survey and found Lin Yu beside one of the dead animals. He carried her away from the crowd before she could fall. The magnetic readings are no longer localized, he said. My unit has established a quiet perimeter, but I need the truth. Lin Yu told him everything. The pure spring, the visions, the hair tie, and the corrupted seal. He listened without interruption. Then he removed a small notebook from his uniform and opened it to a page bearing 5 words. Moonlight over the Pearl Hotel. Tears blurred her vision. You really remember. Every day, he said. I requested this assignment because I knew you came from this village. The strange readings gave me an official reason to arrive early. He took her hand. In our first life. I was too late. I will not be late again. The pure spring reacted to their joined hands. A vision flashed across Lin Yu's mind. Grandmother's opened grave. A white pendant beneath her folded palms. And two threads of light connecting it to the wooden bear and the gray seal. There is a third artifact, Lin Yu said. A master seal. Grandmother was buried with it. They went to the back mountain before sunset. Someone had already disturbed the grave. The coffin lid was shifted, and fresh footprints marked the soil. The white pendant lay beneath grandmother's hands, exactly as the vision had shown. When Lin Yu touched it, warmth flowed through her body and the pure spring stabilized for one precious moment. Lin Yan stepped from behind the trees. Green light moved beneath her skin. Give it to me. The gray pendant is killing you, Lin Yu said. Take it off before it destroys what is left of your mind. You always say that when I finally have something better than you. Lin Yan attacked with strength no human body should possess. Cheng Yi intercepted her, but invisible force hurled him against a tree. The gray and white pendants rose into the air, linked by strands of red light. A third set of strands ran from them to the wooden bear on Lin Yu's wrist. The bronze book's warning returned to her mind. Sever the bond. Cheng Yi tossed her his field knife. Lin Yu cut through the red strands where they crossed the earth. The backlash threw all three of them to the ground. The gray pendant shattered. But its green light did not disappear. It poured into Lin Yan and raced downhill like smoke. The white pendant fell into Lin Yu's hand, drained of color. The pure spring was no longer being siphoned. Yet the corruption already released into the village had become a separate threat. They returned to chaos. Affected villagers wandered through the streets, repeating Lin Yan's grievances in voices that were not their own. Others fought family members or smashed doors in search of valuables. Cheng Yi called his unit, ordered a medical quarantine around the village, and began moving unaffected residents to the school on high ground. Lin Yu entered the pure spring one final time. Most of its water was gone. The black soil had cracked, and the edges of the realm were collapsing into darkness. The bronze book revealed a last remedy. The white master seal and the wooden bear could draw the remaining pure energy into a cleansing solution, but doing so would dissolve the hidden realm forever. Lin Yu did not hesitate. She buried both artifacts in the center of the black soil and placed her hands over them. Take the realm, she whispered. Leave me enough to save them. White light filled the darkness. The spring, soil, plants, and bronze book broke into countless bright fragments and flowed into the buried artifacts. When Lin Yu woke on the floor of the old house, the hidden realm was gone. Beside her lay a vial of clear liquid and a single translucent pendant formed from the white jade and wooden charm. The villagers most deeply affected by the corruption could not be cured with a touch. Lin Yu diluted the cleansing solution exactly as the final page had instructed while Cheng Yi's medics dispersed it as a fine mist through the school and village lanes. The green haze weakened. Dozens of people regained consciousness. Lin Yan did not. She stood on the platform beside the old well, surrounded by the remaining corruption. The green light had reshaped her face into something hard and unfamiliar. You destroyed my pendant, she said. Several voices echoed beneath her own. Now I will take yours. The translucent pendant had no obvious power left, but Lin Yu closed her hand around it. This was never about Jade. You wanted my life because you thought happiness could be stolen. Grandmother chose you. Cheng Yi chose you. The village chose you. Even fate chose you twice. Grandmother loved us both. What you did with that love was your choice. For a heartbeat, Lin Yan's own brown eyes surfaced beneath the green glow. Then the corruption seized control again and sent an invisible force toward Lin Yu. Cheng Yi knocked her aside. The impact tore his sleeve and opened a deep cut along his shoulder. His team fired suppressor rounds into the ground around the well, creating a ring that trapped the green energy but could not destroy it. The field will hold for minutes, not hours, he warned. Lin Yu saw fragments of gray jade embedded beneath Lin Yan's skin. The corrupt spring had anchored itself to her body. It could not be removed by attacking from outside. Lin Yan would have to reject it. Lin Yu stepped into the containment ring. Yen, she said, using the gentle tone she had not used with her sister in years. Do you remember mending my school bag after father tore it? Do you remember sharing your last piece of candy with me when we were children? The thing inside you says you have always hated me. That is a lie. Stop talking. It survives by turning every hurt into proof that you were never loved. You were loved. You were also cruel. Both things are true. And only you can decide which one controls what happens next. The green light flickered. Lin Yu moved closer. I will help you remove it, but I will not excuse what you did. Saving your life does not erase Zhang San, the forced marriage, the blood rituals, or the people you harmed. If you live, you will answer for all of it. Lin Yan began to cry. If I give it up, I will have nothing. You will have the chance to build something that no one handed you and no one can steal. A fragment of gray jade pushed through Lin Yan's palm. She screamed and tore it free. The corrupted power convulsed. Lin Yu crossed the remaining distance and pressed the translucent pendant against her sister's chest. White light burst from the jade. Lin Yan clawed at the green fragments beneath her skin, forcing them out one by one while Lin Yu held her upright. The last shard shattered against the stones. Every affected villager collapsed at once. The green haze rose above the well, struck Cheng Yi's containment field, and folded inward until nothing remained but a dark bead of glass. His unit sealed it inside a lead-lined case. Lin Yan lay barely breathing, her skin marked by fine cracks. The field medics could stabilize her but not reverse the damage. The translucent pendant grew warm against Lin Yu's hand, and an image appeared within it. The disturbed grave, the blue stone beneath grandmother's coffin, and a hollow shaped for the pendant. There is one part of the seal we have not found, Lin Yu said. Cheng Yi did not hide her or flee from his own unit. He ordered a documented emergency transfer to the back mountain, taking 2 medics and a recording officer with them. If the chamber beneath the grave held another danger, the authorities needed to know. If it held a cure, Lin Yan needed it before sunrise. Beneath the base of the coffin, they uncovered a blue stone engraved with worn symbols. The translucent pendant fit the hollow at its center. The earth trembled, revealing a stairway into a circular chamber. Ancient murals covered the walls. They told the story of 2 sisters who had found a life-giving spring centuries earlier. One wanted to own it, the other wanted to protect it for their community. Their conflict split the spring into pure and corrupt halves. Later guardians sealed the corrupt half inside gray jade, bound the pure half to a chosen keeper, and hid the master seal beneath the guardian's grave. Grandmother had not planted a prize for one granddaughter and a curse for the other. She had separated the artifacts and left a warning, hoping neither girl would repeat the first sister's mistake. A bronze book rested on the central altar. When Lin Yu opened it, the final ritual appeared. The remnants of both springs could be reunited and neutralized, but only if the corrupted bearer surrendered the power willingly and the pure keeper surrendered any claim to it. Lin Yan regained consciousness long enough to understand. If we do this, she whispered, the spring will be gone. For both of us, Lin Yu said. Lin Yan looked at the cracks covering her hands. Then do it. I have already let it take enough. Lin Yu placed the translucent pendant over her sister's heart. Lin Yan laid her hand over it. The last white warmth within Lin Yu and the remaining green light inside Lin Yan flowed toward the same point. Pain bent them both forward, but neither released the pendant. The 2 colors twisted together, brightened, and became clear as water. The pendant split cleanly into 2 colorless pieces. One dissolved in Lin Yu's palm, the other dissolved in Lin Yan's. The cracks in Lin Yan's skin closed. At the same moment, the murals faded and the bronze book crumbled into ordinary dust. The chamber had fulfilled its purpose. They emerged at dawn. The stairway sealed behind them, leaving grandmother's grave quiet and whole. Gardenia fragrance drifted across the hillside although none were blooming. The military investigation lasted months. Records from Cheng Yi's unit, the medics, the village committee, and dozens of witnesses established that the pendant had amplified Lin Yan's resentment and impaired her judgment. They also established that she had chosen to feed it blood, conspired with Zhang San, attacked Cheng Yi, and endangered the village before losing control completely. She was not treated as an innocent victim, nor was she made a convenient scapegoat for every supernatural event. After medical rehabilitation, she received a reduced sentence in exchange for full cooperation and was required to compensate the people she had harmed. Zhang San was prosecuted separately for conspiracy and attempted assault. Lin Yu's parents tried to reclaim her income once the village cooperative became profitable. She refused. With help from legal aid, she separated her finances from theirs permanently. She paid for basic care when they grew older, but she never again allowed duty to become a weapon in their hands. The pure spring did not return. At first, Lin Yu mourned it. Then the first crop grown entirely without magic came in healthy and strong. The cooperative preserved seeds, published its accounts, and shared its cultivation methods with neighboring villages. Lin Yu understood at last that the spring's greatest gift had not been effortless wealth. It had given her enough time and knowledge to build something that could survive without it. Cheng Yi remained with the emergency research unit, but the village became his home. A year after the incident, he took Lin Yu to the overlook above the cooperative's fields. Moonlight silvered the irrigation channels below. The Pearl Hotel roof no longer seems like the right place, he said, opening the same small notebook he had shown her before. We made our promise in one life. May I keep it in this one? Lin Yu laughed through her tears. Only if we make a new promise too. No secrets, no noble sacrifices, and no deciding alone what the other person can bear. Agreed. They married the following spring in grandmother's courtyard. The ceremony was simple. Cooperative members brought flowers and food. Mrs. Wang cried more than the bride's mother. Professor Zhang arrived carrying a tray of seedlings instead of a conventional gift. Lin Yan was still completing her sentence and could not attend. She sent a hand-embroidered cloth showing 2 birds flying above an open field. Her letter did not ask for forgiveness. It listed the compensation payments she had made and ended with one line. I am learning that becoming better is work, not a promise. Years passed before the sisters could speak without the past standing between them. They never recovered the easy closeness they had known as children, and Lin Yu did not pretend otherwise. Forgiveness, when it came, meant that hatred no longer directed her life. It did not require forgetting, excusing, or surrendering her boundaries. The cooperative expanded into a regional seed bank and training center. Farmers came to learn soil restoration, water conservation, and the cultivation of medicinal plants. Every technique could be tested, taught, and used without a magical artifact. That mattered to Lin Yu more than fame. She and Cheng Yi restored grandmother's grave and planted gardenias around it. On certain mornings, droplets gathered on the white petals even when the air was dry. Lin Yu never tried to collect them. Some mysteries, she had learned, were not invitations to possess. Standing above the fields one autumn evening, she watched workers carry the season's final harvest into the storehouse. Cheng Yi slipped his hand into hers. In her first life, Lin Yu had mistaken power for security and family obligation for love. In her second, she learned that neither a jade pendant nor a hidden spring could decide who she became. The miracle had opened a door, but she had built the life beyond it herself.